Mudville, a novel of violence in America. We begin the tale in 1890. Like acid from the sky, rain, sizzling, stinging, pellets burning naked skin, the sky closed in like cancer, like a goddamn purple malignant tuber on God's left ass cheek as the supreme being bent over to shit upon his creation. Look at that fucking sky, they all said, they all thought, glancing at the scoreboard, fleeting glances, surreptitious ones, non-committal guilty glances with one eye peeled and the other on lookout, riding shotgun as this biblical sky comes down with every second, with every bullet of rain. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 4-2, Blake at second, Flynn at third. A fusillade of rain hits the roof of the visitor's dugout. Some crazy, manic revenge-seeking drumroll from Pickett's charge still echoing about the ether, ripping off rat-a-tat Gatling gun blasts. The rain pours down onto hapless, wool-capped heads. And there goes the bat boy, poor sumbitch, washed away down the storm drain with several slick-backed rats, never to be seen again. The pitcher, this most hated of all God's creatures, checks the runners. Four-eyed Blake at second, his glass is all fogged up till he can barely see his own fucking hands. His feet blurry shapes, like the first waterlogged salamander to squeeze its way from the primordial ooze, back when God was a young man and his ass was tumor-free. Jimmy Flynn at third, his uniform a complete sheet of mud, a human mudslide, his spikes caked till he can barely walk as he kicks the shit out of third base like he did to his first wife, back when he was a mean-ass drunk and he lived far away from here and he had a different name. Fuck you! The cry goes out to the pitcher on this mound of mud. Die, you shitheel! We'll kill you! We'll break your face! Another rattle across the dugout roof, and this time it's the drum roll for the firing squad. The rifles, the guns all round, all loaded with fingers, inches from triggers. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Jimmy Flynn on third, yelling at the pitcher, yelling at the third baseman, yelling at the umpire, yelling at the other team, at the opposing fans, at the crowd, at the woman in the first row, at the woman's baby, for Christ's sake, at everybody! Every curse word he can think of, every foul, nasty, depraved, disgusting thing he can imagine. He hears the crowd yell back and he scrapes some mud off of his left spike. Mud like a grenade. And he wails it at the first row, missing that baby by inches. It explodes against the metal seatback, sending muddy shrapnel over the first 2 rows like double canister. Fuck you, he yells back. A thunder crack rips through the sky and right across the stadium, across the crowd. A blistering whiplash backhand slap from God himself, who can't stand the sight of these people no more. These turd-brained monkey men he made 1,000,000 years ago, right after he invented light and time and beer and sex and free will and hangovers. These vain-glorious upstarts have been nothing but trouble from the get-go. Another thunderclap. Look at him, God says to himself. Helpless, puny, little, small-minded mistakes. I ought to just wipe them out once for all, he says. But then he feels that achy tumor on his butt like the world's worst hemorrhoid. The worst hemorrhoid in the fucking universe. God damn it! Big, purple, black, and squishy, and the sky hangs closer still over everyone's heads as Casey comes to bat.